What's up, gaming heroes, and welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. We're back with the Goblin Warlock. We are leveling from level 52 all the way up to level 60, and we're doing it in Gorgrond. Now, of course, I am following the Horde leveling guide over on gaminghero.io, and if we go to the 50 to 60 part of this route, it will actually show that we need to head over to the wonderful Gorgrond. And let's just double check there isn't anything we need to do beforehand. Okay, I've done everything beforehand that I need to do, and it looks like we need to head to the Gorgrond, and we need to make sure we select the Savage Fight Club as well. Okay, so let's get started with Gorgrond. It's quite an in-depth guide here for the Gorgrond portion of things. So, and there is also a wonderful video by the fantastic Mr. Zap, who wrote this guide. I tested it. It works really well. So let's get into this, guys. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so peacefully approach the dead grin. I get immediately a boulder thrown up my face. So now we've got to take our revenge on everything. Now, there is one talent change I've made, which is a brand new 10.10.2 change to the Affliction Warlock. And it's an ability called Jinx, which you can use when you have War Mode turned on. And this basically allows all your curses to apply Corruption and Agony to the target. So you have basically a few different curses, but the main curses, as far as I'm concerned, are reduce the target's movement speed and increase the target's casting time. So either of these two are amazing, but they also apply Corruption and Agony. So no longer need to spam those two. I can just literally go, hey, reduce movement speed. Oh, Corruption, Agony. Reduce movement speed, Corruption, Agony. Reduce movement speed, Corruption, Agony. Reduce movement speed, Corruption, Agony. Okay, we just do this to everything, like so. Yeah, you're just watching me run through here right now, just applying it to absolutely everything. And then you're going to see, oh, I can't do it anymore because I actually have no soul shards right now, which is a dangerous situation indeed, but now we have enough, so everything dies. Okay, so we got to be careful not to use too many soul shards that we oops, I used too many soul shards. I forgot that curses use your soul shards, so we actually got to be careful and monitor the amount of curses that we're using. So maybe when we're doing this, oh, this is gonna be difficult. Okay, so maybe we actually take a little bit of a slower approach to this. We'll put this on them each. Right, and then we saw, oh, Unstable Affliction each. Can I Unstable Affliction 3 times? Oh, I can because my other PvP talent. Okay, and then we whack this bad boy on, and everything dies. Oh, goodness gracious me. The damage. Oh, there's a quest over here. Let's go. Burning Rush, take me forward. At the time you're watching this video, I am going to be basking, I say basking, in the sunny depths of Portugal. I can't wait. I am so excited. I'm going to Portugal for 1 week. I've been to Portugal 6 or 7 times now, and it is amazing. Every time I go, I have such a good time. I really like good tasting food and lots of it. So when I go on holidays, now the reason I say it like I do, some people are like, oh, I'm a foodie, but they're not. They just like good food and they like lots of it. I'm not a foodie. I don't appreciate it when there's a tiny meal in front of me that tastes good. I'm sorry, I just don't. It's part of me. I like a good amount of food which tastes good. And I don't think I'm a foodie as a result of that. I really don't think I can class myself as a foodie because of that simple fact. So, yeah. So when I go to Portugal, it is just, they have great food, it tastes amazing, and, oh, what's that? And it's just very relaxed, and it's quite cheap as well, so everything can be good. Now, I'm saving at the moment to buy my dream house. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm actually trying to buy my dream house at the moment. So I'm selling my house, and I'm trying to get all the money in my bank, and my partner's trying to do the same. She's selling her property, and we're both just selling up and trying to get money in the bank, make as much money as we can, and then hopefully buy our dream home somewhere in the countryside. And that is our plan, basically. That's what we've been working towards now for quite some time. And I'm hoping it all goes quite well. It's taken us a long time, though. I've been working towards this goal. You know, when I met my partner, I was, 23? I'm 31 now. And when I met her, I said, hey, like, I'm going to be honest with you. My goal is to move to the countryside one day. I don't want this to sound really nasty, but if you don't want to move to the countryside with me, and buy like a beautiful countryside home, then we shouldn't be together. I just said it right from the get-go because I thought, right, here's two things I want. I want lots of kids and I want a countryside home, but I want the countryside home before I want lots of kids. That's kind of like what I said there. So I had to just be straight honest because I didn't want to be stuck in a city like Birmingham for the rest of my life. Being someone that is actually from the countryside, I know how like the quality of the countryside is so much nicer to live in than it is in a city. So I didn't want to stay in the city for the rest of my life. I wanted to get gone ASAP, basically. And the second I could, I did. I'm really happy I did now. So I'm hoping now, given time, we will get out of Birmingham and we will get to the countryside. I'm hoping towards like Shropshire, Shrewsbury type thing. Lots of greenery, lots of farms. Hopefully somewhere we can have a bit of land. Hopefully somewhere I can have a bit of a garden. You know, I can bring up kids who like to go and play and make dens rather than go play in the street. I want that a lot more. So that's what I'm working towards. You know what's crazy about working towards a goal like that, guys? Do you know what's crazy? When you have a massive goal like that, that's so big, it's kind of hard to comprehend. Like, because like properties in the countryside, they're kind of cheap, but at the same time, if you want to get a good sized property there, it's expensive. It's like $500,000, basically. So you have to get a lot of money together in order to be able to afford that. And so that's something I've been working towards. I haven't got that amount before anyone says I'm going to have a mortgage, obviously, but I've still been working and saving as much money as I can for like the last 10 years now. And I won't have a very big mortgage as a result. That was the big thing for me, is like not having a large mortgage. It's something I can probably pay off in like 10 years was I'm happy with, you know? So that's the goal for me. And oh man, I'm so excited for this step. It's going to be a huge step in my future. And when you have a huge goal like this, that unites both your partner and yourself together to work towards it, boy, oh boy, do you really understand the most important things in life. Like people say to me, hey, Erosium, why do you not stream more? And I'm like, well, I'll test it out. So I streamed for about a month straight, where I was just streaming like 5 to 6 days a week, like for 6-ish hours a day. It's quite a lot of streaming. And in that month, I must have made like £250, right? And let's just do the maths on that. So 6 hours times 20, which is probably, yeah, I probably did like, oh no, because there's more than that many weeks. So probably more like 6 times 23, say that many. Okay, so 138 hours, all right? Now, I made £250 in that time, so I divide that by 138, which means I was making £1.80 per hour. Now, the minimum wage in the UK is £10.50, okay? £10.50, I think. It might be more than that, but it's around about £10.50. So to me, I was just like, what am I doing with my life? You know, what am I doing with my life to be making so little? So I was like, you know what? I really had to be focusing on the things that are going to be helping me towards my goals, making good YouTube content, making really good membership content for Gaming Hero, making the best goal guides on the internet, doing the research, taking the time to get the highest quality information, testing things out rigorously. Doing all this type of stuff is really what mattered to me. So that's what I've been working towards. And it's not been easy. Because the thing is, when you've got a goal like this, it's not about what you want to do. It's about what you need to do. What you have to do to reach your goals. And honestly, what I want to do and what I need to do are very different things. Like, I want to stream all the time. I love streaming. It's super fun, but there's not enough money in it. To have like a large audience base, you either have to stream for like 8 hours a day for like a year constantly, and probably stream like 6 to 7 days a week without stop, or you need to do the kind of social hack, which is cause some drama with a bigger streamer than you, so that they pay you attention, and then you basically leech their audience. There's the two methods of growth real quickly in the streaming world. There is another, but that's out of my control. I can't do that one. But generally, that's the situation. So I couldn't really do that. That doesn't pay the bills for me whatsoever. What does pay the bills is making good video quality content, creating amazing guides for the members on GamingHero.io. Thank you for being a member if you are one. And just generally like creating something that's really bigger than myself as well. That certainly helps as well, I think. So that's what I've been working towards. That's why I don't stream as much as I used to, guys. It's pure and simply just I've got to prioritize what is going to do better for me to reach my goals. I hope you guys understand. The good thing is, once I've reached that goal and I've got into the countryside, I don't need to worry anymore, because my goal isn't going to be to get that house. It's just going to be to live and have a happy life and do all the things that I want to do rather than need to do. And so it will be a lot more like, oh, I can stream if I want to. It's not really about the money. It's more about just having a good time, really. So that's my goal right now. And I mean, for anyone that thinks that that's like the wrong mentality, oh, you should do only what you really want to do, I'm sorry, but you're not a responsible person. If you think like that, of what you should only do what you want to do rather than what you need to do, like, that's not a provider mentality to have for your family, right? If you want to have kids, if you want to be the provider for your household, you can't be having the selfish mentality of only doing what you want to do. You have to think about what you have to do, right? What you have to do to get the job done. What needs to be done today? What gets me to my next step? That type of thing. That ruthless ambition you have to achieve it. Like, you have to have it. Look, I've got family members who only ever do what they want to do. And all due respect to them, love to them, everything like that, they're doing nothing. They genuinely do nothing. And they're happy with that. That's completely fine. But they're never going to be able to achieve having a beautiful country home, things like that. They're never going to be able to do that. You know, the whole reason I got, you know, I got semi-wealthy at a young age is simply put, I worked my ass off and I prioritized my goals. When all my friends were going out drinking on the weekends, I'd go out, but I'd take £10 with me, sometimes 20. I was feeling courageous. And I didn't spend my money on things that didn't matter to me overall. I spent my money in the bank. That's it. In the bank. Done. Education. I educated myself in finances really early. I learned about property, everything like that really early, so that my focus became how to become a lot wealthier at a young age. Because when you grow up real poor, it sucks, dude. It sucks. Wearing shoes that are too small for your feet, that sucks, man. My toes have like bumps in the middle of the joints because they were so cramped in like my shoes for like a year because we couldn't afford like shoes, man. You know, that type of stuff. That stuff sucks, dude. It sucks. I'm not bringing family, like kids, into this world where I don't have the money to afford shoes. Like, and I'm not going to be, no offense, I'm not going to be leeching off the government for it either. No offense to anyone that does see it that way. I just don't want to do it personally. So I'm of the mentality that I'm going to provide for my kids the things that I didn't have, so that they can have a better life. But I'll also make sure that they're taught, like, you know, the same stuff I was taught, except for, you know, bless my family, they weren't always the best with finances at all. They weren't the best with finances. And I picked up some really bad habits when I was younger. And it's a shame I did, but hey, it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to allow my kids to have those same type of bad habits. So, like, for example, my aunt when I was young, I was like at uni, and she was like, "Hey, you're not getting a lot of money from what's it called from your university to like be able to survive, and your dad's not supplementing you that money. So why don't you get an overdraft?" I was like, "An overdraft, okay." So I got an overdraft, and I didn't really think that overdrafts enslave you. I didn't realize that overdrafts are like a modern day slavery device where you literally can't operate or live in life because you've got this overdraft like hanging over you. And I quickly realized that, oh crap, I can't really do anything in life whilst I've got this. So I had to pay that off after university. And I know for a fact that if I had not thought about the overdraft, I could have survived on, yeah, I would have had no money to go out and enjoy myself at university. But, you know, all those times where I enjoyed myself at university, like on nights out and stuff, spending money that wasn't really my money, it was overdraft money. I don't remember any of them. I don't remember a single one. I got drunk, spent my money on alcohol, and I don't have any recollection of any of them. You know what I do remember is I remember like how hard I worked for my degree. That's all I remember. I did a degree in acting. I just remember, oh, I worked so hard to get that degree. It was such a good time. And I remember all the hard times at university. I don't remember any of the good times. That's mad to me. So and now I'm realizing, oh my gosh, actually, whilst I'm recording this video, I'm realizing how much time I wasted on chasing good things rather than chasing the hard things that made me better as a person. That's mad. That's crazy to me. Nevertheless, it is what it is. So yeah, that's why I work towards what I work towards. And I hope that one day I will be able to achieve what I want to. Because, you know, one of the things that I really want in life is I want to be semi-self-sufficient. The way that I see the world is like the world's like the UK is getting pretty crazy. The world's getting pretty crazy. The price for living is going up and up and up. And it is just, it's never ending. The cost for things is always going up and up and up. And it seems like it never goes down, like ever. And it just seems like it goes up so fast as well. You know, it just seems like it goes up real fast. I'm just going to go over to that Warlock and wave. He's ignoring me, then I will ignore him. Okay, yeah, so it is what it is. So yeah, I want to be self-sufficient, like, as much as possible. So one of the things I want to do is have my own garden where I can grow, like, all my own vegetables. And I'd like the only vegetables that I really need to buy are, like, avocados, for example. Every now and again when I want an avocado. Like, sweet corn, I could probably buy, like, grow myself, to be honest. It's a pretty easy plant to grow. Apart from that, like, there's only a few vegetables that are really, like, just a blag to grow, like asparagus, right? Asparagus, like, that's a blag to grow. I've grown it before, but it takes so long to get such little results. You're better off buying it. So there's certain things that, you know, I will buy still, and certain things that I want to do myself. Like, for example, I want to have my own chicken. So, like, when I want to eat chicken, I want to be able to go to my fridge. I know that chicken came from my garden, and I grew, processed that chicken, everything like that. And, you know, growing up in the countryside, I understand that, like, there are certain things that might seem a bit crazy, like the idea to process a chicken yourself and things like this. But it's actually really, really natural. Like, humans have been doing it for thousands of years. Thousands of years. We've been harvesting chickens ourselves. And the idea is, hey, why would I go to the store and buy one there when I can actually just do it at home and possibly become a lot more self-sufficient as a result? That's my whole thought process to it anyway. I probably wouldn't go as far to do it with pigs and cattle, but I'd probably want to do it with chickens. That's probably what I'd feel like happy with doing. Oh, we got pretty lucky there. Yeah, I'd probably feel pretty happy to do it with pigs and chickens. Not pigs, sorry, just chickens. Maybe pigs one day. I don't know. The thing is with pigs, it's quite difficult because the most humane way to process is, like, it is not something that's possible in the UK because firearms aren't really legal. And so I guess you'd have to, yeah, it's a difficult one. But nevertheless, I'd want to have my own, like, semi-homestead in the UK. I've considered like moving to Portugal as well, like a hotter country, but the difficulty with that is their water supply is like really difficult, obviously, because it doesn't rain all the time, and that's going to be quite a difficult thing to do living in a really hot climate. So one thing I've been trying to do is like increase the amount of writers that I've got on Gaming Hero, because I pay all the writers on Gaming Hero who write articles. I don't pay them if they don't write articles, obviously. And the biggest issue we get is people sign up to become a writer for Gaming Hero. They write like a bunch of articles, then they kind of like disappear and they stop like writing articles until like they need money or something like that. And then suddenly they start writing articles again. And it gets a little bit difficult because we end up having to like hire more writers. We teach more skills. They gain the skills and they kind of like disappear. And dude, it's so frustrating because you spend all the time teaching someone how to write and then they just stop writing and they don't do any. And you're just like, well, I just wasted literally like half my day teaching you how to do all this writing. And yeah, that's what sucks about it. Honestly, that is what sucks about it. So at the moment, I'm trying to find people who love World of Warcraft to the maximum. You know, absolutely love World of Warcraft. Because those people that love World of Warcraft, they don't really see writing as like writing a blog. They see it as, oh, I love World of Warcraft and I'm sharing this information with the world or with the members of Gaming Hero, and I'm getting paid to do so. And they're kind of like the best writers, those who love World of Warcraft. We tried a writer like not long ago who liked World of Warcraft and wasn't like, didn't love it, if you know what I mean. And he fizzled out so quickly, dude. So quickly, because the second he realized he had to actually research and actually had to play the game to do things, and he used to play the game, but he didn't. It wasn't like an active player. He realized, oh no, I don't want to do this anymore, and this just kind of like fizzled out and didn't do any. That was the only disappointing thing there. So yeah, the real thing for me is making sure we get, you know, people who love this game, because the whole reason I started Gaming Hero was because I love World of Warcraft. And it's still true. I absolutely love this game. It's an awesome game. And in order to keep that kind of like method of, oh, I love this game, we have to make sure that we bring in people who also love this game. You know, that's like a key component to it all. The next issue I face is just getting the ideas for guides. You know, that's the real thing. Is like there's another gold maker who kind of copies like a lot of my content, especially like my membership content. And the whole issue there is when someone copies your content, they often don't innovate. And one of the things that I've really like realized is innovation is what makes people want to become members. You know, having something new that's fresh, that's not already on the internet. That's what really makes people want to become members. And so that's the real hard thing for me right now, is constantly kind of trying to come up with brand new gold guides and testing them and making sure that they're actually worthwhile. But then, of course, when that gets done, suddenly then, boom. Okay, so it's worth noting that I have made one slight change here, and that is really simply I've turned war mode off. Why did I do that? I saw tons of alliance around here, and my experience as a World of Warcraft player over kind of like years and years of playing this game is really simple. When you see a lot of alliance or a lot of the opposite faction, there's a good chance you're going to get into combat with them. And my thoughts were basically, do I want to get into combat with them? No. And my second thought was, have I ever got into combat with the opposite faction whilst in Gorgrond? And the answer was yes. And it never went favorably for me. So I thought, this time, yeah, I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time. I'm just going to very quickly exit out of that situation nice and smoothly. Now, the disappointing thing about this means I no longer have access to that talent Jinx, which applies all my curses when I apply, which applies all my dots when I apply a curse. So it is what it is. So if I try and apply that now, see, it only applies the very basic and taunted. I guess that's what it applies. So that's it. Slightly disappointed, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal. We just move on, get on with it. That's life. And big boy's nearly down. Nearly down for the count, and he's down for the count. Boom, my guy's down. Okay, so we got to get Gron Raz slain. Okay. And then just blow them all up, like so. Now, apparently there's a quest just here, which I need to grab. So this is quite interesting. Let's grab this quest. I do remember grabbing it in the past. I just can't remember why. So let's see what it's got. And then we got to... This is what I like about Gorgrond. There are so many treasures in Gorgrond to collect that you end up just getting so much experience just from collecting treasures. It's quite crazy. Now, there are some new talents I've got, which is this Soul Rot and some in Dark Glare. And they do huge amounts of damage, basically. It's super simple, super easy. And as you can see, we are actually pumping the damage meters now in comparison to what we were before. When you have these like extra things like Soul Rot and stuff, it just really, really helps. Okay, so we've got another bit of a kill quest going on here. So I'm just going to put cursors on everything and let the cursors do the job for me. Basically, it's nice and simple. And then also I've got this gladiator thing that I can use here as well. This should be quite good. Let's use that and see what happens. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Everything just exploded. It was incredible. I loved every second of it. Okay. Looks like there's a few mobs in that direction, which we'll go in a second. But for now, let's just start here. 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 You. There's some more here as well. Oh, brilliant. The more the merrier. The party. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe how strong we are as a warlock. This feels absurd. The strength that I have right now feels like, wow. How on earth can I get that powerful? So my attacks now can cause an explosion for 2,878 damage. That's the buff that you get by having this gladiator. And it scales by how many mobs you've killed. That's basically how it scales. Okay, brilliant. We're done. All right, so it looks like we got to hand in some quests now. Hopefully get some good XP. Oh, yes, I remember this quest. This is where I had to pretend to be like a little Goblin, isn't it? That's it. I'm tunneling. I love this quest. You tunnel all the way through Gorgrond to various different locations, pretending to be involved, and really you're not. Okay, now we're going to go out to see this big boy up here, Drov the Runer. Okay, and I believe this is the section where I can kill everything again, isn't it? I do recall. I can just pretty much kill everything in here. No harm, no foul, and all that shenanigans. There are some treasures here, so I should definitely try and grab those treasures. Oh, I missed one there. I missed two. There's blooming loads of them. All good XP. Excellent. We've got them all down. Grab our supply chest. Some loot here. Can't be forgetting the loot. Okay, and off we pop. In the next hole. And I think this is returning us home, but I'm not 100% sure. I think this is returning us back to where we needed to be. It'd be really fun if there was like a class that could tunnel like that, you know? That'd be really cool. I wonder if this treasure will ding us. You gonna ding us, treasure? You gonna ding me? Oh, you guys want to die, do you? I see. The only reason you'd mess about with me. And they're down and out. Give me the treasure. Oh, I didn't ding off it. You sneaky sausages. All right. Okay, so this is a dangerous zone. You can die really easily due to the debuffs that you get from this zone. So we do have to be kind of a little bit cautious in that regard. And I believe these like sulfuric ooze leaves like a thing on the floor which can really hurt. I just can't remember. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the thing it leaves on the floor. Does a huge amount of damage, so you have to be a bit careful not to stand in it when they die. But nevertheless, we are okay. Just going to get out of that steam, because it's probably not a good idea to be in that. Okay, Ding Dong, level 57. 3 levels to go. Let's go. And then just blow them up with nukes. Nuclear explosion mode jitsu. Lovely. They're all down. Okay, what are we missing? Grim Furies. Okay. Sulfuric Ooze. I've got 5 of those. And then 1 more Depth Worm. Easy peasy. Cool. I'm going to heal up here because I have the proc on my heal at the moment. So I can probably destroy enemies with that. Okay, and then let's just take down the Grievous Depth Worm, is it? Depth Worm. And he's down for the count, my friend. Down for the count. Excellente. Let's try some Dark Rot on this, or Soul Rot on this, and see what happens. Could be quite fun. Oh, and they're all down. Wonderful. Oh, so we've got some new quests to do here. What does it actually want me to do? Okay, right, we're going into this big old cave here, and everything just dies so easily when you're playing Warlock. It shocks me how enjoyable Affliction Warlock is. People said Affliction's not that good to level with, and I was like, really? I was like, okay, well, I'll give it a go and see what happens. I'm loving leveling with Affliction. I don't know what people are talking about. Epic. I think the thing that I enjoy so much about this is that I literally just walk up to them, press some dots, and then just press Soul Rot and just let everything else happen. You know, it's super simple. Soul Rot, sometimes Malefic Rupture. 4,700 crit. My gosh, that's insane. Okay, so we've got to get down there. I could jump if I wanted to. Oh yeah, let's just jump. I'm just going to kill everything in here. I think I can probably take everything, but if not, then I will be sure to find out. Okay, I pulled everything. I'm going to apply my dots and then start exploding things. Okay, turns out, yeah, I can easily kill everything. I can't believe how easy that was. That was crazy. Okay, that was a little bit absurd how easy that was. Right, let's take on Borogan. How do you say Borogan? Borogan? It's a weird sounding word. Ding. Come on. Where's that ding? I want the next ding. I've been leveling so fast in this character. It's quite scary. Okay, so now I need to grab this Gorgrond tunnel quest and see what happens there. Take the tunnel to Rexar. Okay. Oh, that's an easy way to get out of here. Oh my gosh, I never thought of that before. And gosh, I killed all the mobs in there, because if I hadn't killed all the mobs, that would have been really annoying to take that. Quest all handed in. Let's speak to Nisha. And I believe this is where we confront a bunch of angry mobs, don't we? I can't remember. We have to like confront the orc war leader or something like that. Oh, is it Gorgrond? Oh no, it is. Ah, whoever this lady is. She's angry. She needs to be confronted. So we're going to be the people that do it. Right, so we have a bit of a bonus quest to complete. So looks like the only real way to do this is to just kill everything again. Sometimes I feel a little bit like, am I like an actual mass murdering game? What's the dealio? Because I do like, we just go around killing everything, don't we? Absolutely everything. I think the quickest way to do this quest is just put cursors on stuff, run through, stand on all the eggs, put more cursors on stuff, stand on more eggs, more cursors on stuff, stand on more eggs, more cursors on stuff, stand on more eggs. Because at the moment, I'm not seeing any other like strategy that's working. Because my pet just aggroes everything off me, so I don't need to worry too much. Let's see if we can take this guy as well. Be fun. Is this one guy too many, maybe? He's got a lot of health. My gosh, he's got a lot of health, doesn't he? Let's explode him. Explosion time! Okay, everyone's dead. Brilliant. That's what you need. Right, we need 4 more of these big boys, and I'm going to try and pull a few at a time and just see how strong we actually are. The only way to find out is to give it a go. Well, I can't actually because they're so spread apart. All right, that's a bit of annoyance, but it is what it is. You know what I could do with doing is actually give my pet some health. So I'm just gonna life funnel him 2 times, get him to 100%, and then go again. You know what? Soul Rot needs to come out right now. Let's get some Soul Rot on this situation. There's the first one, explode. Second one has exploded as well. Okay. I absolutely love the Warlock. It's just so much fun. And I believe this is the last one, this one. I'm not sure. Yes, there you go. Ding. Level 58, dude. Oh, who's that? Grow the Uncreator. Could I kill? Oh, he's got a lot of health. Just looked at his health. He's got crazy amounts of health. Okay, so now we confront people, and hopefully we get to kill them as well, which would be just pleasant. So I learned a new talent just then. It's called Soul Burn. And we have a chance to like it basically empowers some of your spells. So if I want extra healing, I could do like health drain life with it on. So if I press 6 now, it gives me an empowered drain life. So I drain way more life as a result. Pretty cool. And everyone is dead. Look at Rexar going in without my help. He's a beast, man. Just gonna step back for a second and then start exploding people with explosions. Okay, and then just the last guy. My pet is handling these guys like a champ, almost. Like a champ. And done. He's out the picture. Right, Nisha, drop her off. Let's see what she's got. She wants to fight. Let's fight. She's not got a lot of health, bless her. She is going down. Well, I guess she does have a lot of health for this level. But she is going down pretty easy. She's not doing a lot of damage to us at all. She's doing virtually no damage to me. I'm absorbing everything she's doing, which is pretty cool. Hey, done. Right, we have to turn in the quest. Where is the quest? Ah, up here. Excellent. So we got a new quest, and it is... What is this quest? Talk to Burgess and Dinar defended. Okay, cool. Let's do that then. Seems pretty easy. I don't know if I pulled too many right now, but quite fun just putting my dots on everything and just healing from it. I've got so many dots on the go at the moment. It's insane. Just gonna let them do their work. They do a lot of damage, to be fair. Right, Burgess has been completed, and then just that last one there. That's quite an easy quest to complete because we just literally put dots on everything and ran around. Oh, my pet's about to die though. Oh my gosh, I need to heal him up. So we've got some quests to hand in inside this cave to Rakoth, Laughing Skull Head Taker. Oh my gosh. That's it. That is a name and a half. Oh my gosh. All right, let's break through this rock here. I got this Erosium. Awesome. We got a little bit of a quest here, but it's not too difficult. It's a very simple matter of dots on everything and kill them until they're dead. And then explode, my friends, explode. It's just insane. It's so enjoyable doing that. I don't know why. But there does seem to be a rare just here. I might try and kill him and see what happens. Let's see what we can do against him. He definitely damages my pet, which is interesting. Let's see what he can do. Oh man, he just died super easily. Wasn't expecting that. Oh my goodness. It still shocks me how strong this Warlock is. Didn't expect it to be this good. Like, if I'd known, I probably would have switched to Warlock like years ago. I was really stubborn. I didn't enjoy it for years and years. I didn't enjoy Warlock and just fell in love with it. Interesting. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. Right, Burgess, there's the quest handed in, dearest sir. What do I have to do? Hey, what? Oh, do I have to kill someone? Oh, I have to go find some treasure. All right, treasure finding. Let's go. Yay. So I've got actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 quests to hand in as well. So I don't know what type of experience I'm looking at for those, but let's have a quick little look at that. Proof of Strength gives me 5,900 each. And I have a couple Proof of Strengths. So I got about 11,000 in experience there. It's actually not that bad. Now, the problem is here, I don't have any AoE. So this is going to be quite annoying to get this book. Yeah, this is going to be super annoying. Yeah, that doesn't even damage them. Is this? Oh, blowing them up, Will. I just got to do that again. Oh, that's perfect. There you go. I just got to blow them up, and then they kill each other. Fantastic. Okay, now we've got to hand in the mushroom quest, I believe. Oh, no. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe we just got to get the treasure. As I say, I haven't done the Horde side of things before, so this is all, like, kind of new to me, picking up the Horde perspective on things. I remember, like, what I had to do before, but I'm still having to, like, learn the Horde ways of things, so it's interesting. Okay, another cheeky... Oh, who's Horand? Oh, interesting. Saw a random body there, so I was like, who's that? Nearly dinging again. Ding dong, level 59. We got 1 level left. We've been blasting so fast, I'm not even going to need to do the entirety of Gorgrond. I don't even need to do half, to be honest. That's how much, like, we're ahead. Okay, I probably pulled too much here, but let's find out. Okay. That's so funny, dude. Right, what do I actually have to do now? Laughing Skulls taken. Oh, okay. I see. So there's bodies about. Gotta click the bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies. Okay, quest achieved. Complete. Let's go hand it in. So many quests for handing in. Right, what do I have to do now? Oh, I've got to click mushrooms and kill scrubs. Okay, can do both those 2 things. Oh, my pet's about to die. Okay, let's start killing. Just going to heal up a little bit. I didn't expect these guys to do so much damage, but I think it's because they're ranged. They're actually pulling through some decent-ish damage as a result. That's all right. Not a problem at all. We are managing expectations right now. Just healing up my pet. Big heal for myself. Oh, pet has died. Okay. Never like when my pet dies because that leaves me kind of stranded. Okay. Everything's down. Let's get the pet re-summoned. So later on, when my warlock gets more powerful, I think to level 70, I'm going to change my build to the sacrificial build. And what that means basically is I'll summon demons so that I can sacrifice them for more damage. If that isn't very warlocky, I don't know what is. Okay? Like the whole idea that you're summoning demons so that you can slay them to gain like more power and strength. That's so warlocky. It's unbelievable. I know, I love it. It's part of the reason I decided I wanted to play Warlock as a main in patch 10.2. Because I was really leaning towards my rogue, but when I started playing Warlock, I kind of just really enjoyed the playstyle of it. Strange fungus size, site inspected, and then 3 enlarged stomper spores. Okay, wants me to hand this quest in. And let's grab that one as well. Keeping the agony on all 3 targets. Extra damage, and then nuke them. Boom, done. Oh no, this is our guy. He's just become. Oh no, has the mushrooms converted him into an enemy? That is not good, is it? We'll have to take him down a peg or 2. Fungal tumor, and done. Just you're done. You're done. Done, bubblegum. Sad to kill him, but you know, needs must and all that shenanigans. Right, whoa, we're nearly level 60. How much experience are we away? We are 60k out of 92, and we've got like 4 or 5 quests to hand in, 5 quests. I don't think we've got enough experience to gain from handling those quests, but I think we should try. I think we should try, because we might actually hit level 60. There's no point doing a bunch more quests if the XP is going to get wasted. Or there is a treasure just here, so we've got to grab that. Right, okay, these 2 just want to die. I see. I see the situation here. I see the situation for what it is. Explode, explode, explode. Okay, so let's hand in these quests now and see how much experience we are from 60. Okay. Oh, we're close. 60. Ding dong, baby. Ding dong, baby. We did it. Level 60 to the Dragon Isles. Yes, buddy. That is awesome. That is so cool. I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Erosium Plays World of Warcraft on the Goblin Warlock. We got ourselves from level 52 all the way up to 60. It's time to go to the Dragon Isles and have a blast. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. This is Erosium, out.